We are going to make such a mess with this stuff. Whoa, that was a really strong bag. Oh no! Guys, this one here went flying. That just bounced off the wall. Hello everybody, Mr. Sticksman here, and welcome back to another video. This is a giant GraviTrax marble run, and today we're going to open it up and see what's inside. This is not a sponsored video. This thing is massive. It's got 409 pieces in it, and also it connects up to the other marble run that we opened recently as well. Check that video out if you want to. Anyway, let's not mess about anymore and open this thing up. Oh no! Oh, never mind, that'll do. Right, just as we did last time, we're going to use this Lego sword here to open up the box. I'm going to have to move this thing over here because it's so big it won't fit under the camera. There we are. And then inside here we've got 3 more boxes, labelled 1, 2 and 3. So let's open them up in order. Empty box. Here's the first one then. Let's get it open. Lego sword, obviously. Yes, it's in there. I love doing that. Come on, out you come. Come on, it's working. Yes. Okay then, so some kind of manual in here. I guess that might tell us, yeah, all the pieces we've got. Look at those towers. This is pretty interesting stuff. There's some tunnels down here, loops, some kind of flippy thing there. Anyway, let's put that aside then and have a look in the box itself. We've got some track pieces here. More track pieces. Now that is a big bag of stuff right there. There's a lot of things in this. So this here seems to be the cannon and the starter track. So we now have 2 cannons, guys, and we have 2 starter tracks as well. And I don't know what these are. They're clips or something. I'm not sure what they're going to be used for. And of course we have some marbles as well. We've also got loads more marbles in here. There's another one. We've got like 3 packs of marbles. Wait a minute, we've got 2 cannons. Look at this. Oh yeah, we've got 2 cannons in this pack, so now we actually have 3 marble cannons in total. That is brilliant. We've got even more track pieces here, but look at those. I've never seen these before. They're actually a bit curvy, aren't they? A bit like sort of ramps or jumps. Now this here is a loop-the-loop, so as you can see, you have to join the green pieces together, put them on the white bit, and then it's all sort of constructed. We'll get this stuff out later on, by the way, guys. We're just gonna get all the bags out of the boxes to begin with. Now these are interesting because this is actually, these are bits of track here, look at that, but they're see-through, so I didn't expect that at all. There's actually 2 of those and then 2 of these things, and I have no idea what they are for, but it starts off as a bit of track, and then it goes really thin, and then there's another bit of track on the other end of it. Then we've got this awesome thing here. I don't know what it does, but it kind of spins around. And oh, hang on a minute. Oh no, it's all right. I haven't broken it. But it's 2 parts. And I guess marbles are meant to sort of slot into these little things down here. This is a separate component. It looks to be like an arm that spins, and then it's got a marble in it, and also a bit of track as well. More little green pieces, and even more marbles. Another white bit of track with some extra stuff in it. Maybe it pairs up with this bag as well, not sure yet. Oh, look how much stuff there is. There must be hundreds of pieces right here, and we've only opened the first box. Let's go and get the other 2. Here's the second box. Let's get this thing open. By the way, guys, we've just reached 25,000 subscribers here on the channel. Thank you so much to everybody. I'm really grateful. And if you are enjoying this video, please do hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the bell as well if you want to be notified of all my future videos. Oh, awesome. Look at this. We've got the tunnels down here. I believe that you put these green bits inside these white bits here. These things are for building towers. Here's the tunnels. More green bits and white bits. So again, I think these green components kind of slot into the white bits. And this is a giant bag of tower building hexagons. And finally, we've got some base plates here. There's 4 in this box, which is the same as we had in the starter set. So now we've got 8 altogether. As I said earlier, we are going to get all of this stuff out of the bags in this video, but let's just get the other box open first, and then we'll sort of open it up at the end. Let's go and open the last box. It looks like we have our towers here. And I think these green bits seem to clip into those towers. I'm just trying to figure out what this is, but it looks a bit like a spiral. More interesting components. I've really got no idea what this stuff is, but it looks super fun to build with. More stuff. Now, I think these are actually to be used with towers. So what you can do is build a tower, but put these kind of sticking out of them, and then you can build stuff kind of in the air, hovering above the ground. At least I think that's what they are anyway. These also look like things you can build towers with as well, right? Maybe they connect up with these. There's some more track pieces here. And these are actually a bit different to all of the others we've seen so far. I think some of them might spiral downwards. Okay, we have some supports here for building taller marble runs. And these are a bit like base plates, but you can use them higher up in the air. So there's some smaller ones here. We've got 2 of those, and I think 2 larger ones as well. And we've got some in the other box we opened before, so we've got quite a few of these now. And then again, we have another 4 base plates, which means we have, I think, 12 in total, but we got 8 in this set. Right then, we're just going to put all this stuff back into its box, and then what we're going to do is get all of the boxes out and open up the bags. And here we are, everybody. These are the 3 boxes. We're going to open the bags up in order. So we're going to start with this one over here and just do them like that. So let's get these 2 out the way and get on with it. Anyway, we're going to start off with one of the marble cannons here, and also this thing. We are going to make such a mess with this stuff. Oh no, we're flooding the table already. So we've got 2 turns on that piece, and also we've got like an X configuration on here. And as far as I can tell, I think these are the only 2 types we have here. There might be some more in there somewhere, but this is all I can find right now. I mean, basically we just made a snowy mountain on the table. It's just going to get so messy. Right, let's open our 3 bags of track pieces. So we've got long bits of track, medium bits of track, and also some short ones. Loads of those things. Here's the second bag. I believe these are actually kind of the same as these ones, so just more of them. Okay, we still got this bag. And these ones are super interesting. Look at that. There's a really nice sort of curve to that one. And we've got a couple of different types here. That one with a ring or a circle in the middle. And a couple of these bits as well, whatever they're for. Here's our see-through bits of track, so we'll put those over here with the other ones. All right, guys, in a minute, we're going to get this loop-the-loop out here. But first of all, let's get our starter track and also the other cannon. Starter track. The second cannon. I wonder what happens if you put 2 or even 3 marble cannons in a row. Do you reckon you get extra power? We'll have to find out one day. And here is our loop-the-loop. Let's try and build it. There we go, we've built it. I can't wait to use this. I'm going to get the marbles out a bit later because what we need is somewhere to put them, otherwise they're going to roll away. So we'll find something to put them in first. I wonder what this is. It seems to be this one here. We've got the arm for it and also a marble. Get that out later. Okay, so these two bits go together. Just like that. There's another couple here. Nice and solid. One in that end, and then one in the other end. And hopefully I've done that right, but as you can see, it kind of pivots around the center on that bar. And then of course it goes onto the base here. Yes, we've done it. I've never seen one of these things in action before, but I guess what happens is the marble comes down here, bashes into that, and then there must be another marble which sits in here, comes down and knocks it or something. We'll have to test it out when we do another video and actually build some marble runs, but that's pretty cool. This one actually looks a bit similar to what we just built, but it is slightly different. So let's have a look at it. Okay, so here's the base for it, and then we've got some arms as well. Okay, now this looks a bit more complicated. As I said earlier, we'll separate the marbles for later on. Tons of marbles in there. So we'll put these arms together and get it all built up. This thing is super interesting. I think obviously a marble goes in there, but as well we've got these. So I think it actually uses 3 marbles. There's one, and there's the other one. Right, we'll just connect these up and then put it onto the base. All right, that's almost done, but there's one more thing to add, and it's this. Now, this is some kind of switch or trigger, and it looks like this long bit here kind of goes through this bit down there. There we are then, that's done. Well, I've got no idea how it works yet, but at least we've built it. Now we've got the clips. That is the whole of box number 1, apart from the marbles. As I say, we'll get those out when we have something to put them in. And here's box number 2, white bits. Green bits that go in the white bits. A bit like this. We're not going to build everything in the box today, but that's the general idea. Actually, that's a track piece. That's pretty interesting, but it has some holes in it. So I guess, yeah, you can put things in there, maybe tunnels. Possibly these are actually for the tunnels, so you can put them on the track. Anyway, that's how that works. And now we've got to get 3 smaller bags out of 1 big bag. And that's what we've got here. Quite a few different pieces actually in there. More hexagons. And then more green bits that go inside the white bits. Oh no! guys, this one here went flying. That just bounced off the wall. Anyway, some of these green bits connect up to some of the white ones over here. We've got a couple of switches there. This one is actually a finish line, so I don't know if you can see on camera, but it says 1, 2, and 3, so that's for racing. And then some more bits and pieces. I'm actually going to use this to contain our marbles. There we are. And this bag was exactly the same as the last one, I think. And just when you thought it couldn't get much worse, we've now got to open hundreds of these things and put them on the table. We're going to have to put them over there, I think, because there's not enough room down here. That'll do. And as we saw in the last video, these are for building our towers, and you can choose exactly how tall or big you want them to be. Right, let's carry on. These are like thinner versions of these. And here are the tunnels. Let's put these down here. And yes, as we saw earlier with this piece that we built, it looks like the tunnel pieces connect directly into those, as you can see there. Just like that. I'm not sure if they're going to fit on the table with everything else, so we'll put them in the box, but of course we do have 8 of them in this set and another 4 in the other set we've got. Here we go then, the last box. We are going to be doing some building with the stuff in this box. First of all though, we're going to get the track pieces out. There's a few different pieces in here, and they all seem to go down as well, so that's like a straight down track. And then we've got these ones as well, which go down, but they also corner at the same time. Okay, let's do some building. This looks a bit like a tower actually, so we've got like a base for it and also a top section. And we have some windows here, some see-through windows, which kind of hold up the size of the tower. Anyway, let's get cracking with that. Now this, I believe, is the top of the tower. And look at that, it actually flips as well. So I guess when the marbles go into this, they drop down through it like that. That's really cool, I love that. Okay, next we have these see-through supports here. We've got 4 of those. There we are. So we've got our 4 sides. And of course there are gaps here so marbles can go out when they've dropped down the tower. And then surely this thing goes inside it. Just like that. We do have 2 of them though, and they're exactly the same as far as I can tell. This one actually goes the opposite direction to the other one that's in there already. So we put that one in there, like that. and then the top as well. All right, that's done. And then of course we'll just put our trapdoor on top again. Okay, now we have another thing to build. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in this one, and I guess we're making this one here. Guys, this is immensely complicated, but it's all right when you actually know what you're doing. I've just figured it out, I think. But look at the shapes of these. They're so complicated. Anyway, what we're going to do is slot this part here into this gap over here. Like that. And if that didn't look weird enough, we've now got another one to put on. Here it is. And I think that sort of goes in there. That's it. Oh, hang on. Oh, yes, we've done it. Yes. It looks like some kind of alien flower, doesn't it? Now we're going to get the base plate for it here. And it's got some supports here, a bit smaller than the other ones we had. And they're just going to slot into the corners here like that. There we are. 3 supports. Okay, apparently next this weird green alien flower thing goes inside there. We'll have to make sure we put it around the right way, but it looks like that is how it's meant to work. Okay, I've got to be careful because if I tip that over, it's all going to come out. Then we put the top on. That's it, lovely job. And the last piece of the puzzle is this. Now there are some small arrows on here. I guess if you just line them up with the arrows on the white piece, it should work. Yes, it's done. Yes. Okay. I mean, how complicated is that? It's incredible. So that's what we've built so far. But don't worry, because there's even more to build. Okay, right, let's put this together. Here is the base plate for it, and this time we have 6 of these supports here. These are going to go onto the track like this, so the marbles can go through these holes. Very good. We've got a nice, strong structure there. Then we've got these 3 star shapes here, and what you have to do is stack them. Like that. Now we're going to put this inside. Top goes on. And the last bit is to put this on top. This is really quite interesting, isn't it? So we've got a straight bit of track that goes across the top there, and then we've got some holes down the side, so actually the marbles can drop down or just carry on along the top. It also spins a bit as well, but I'm not sure if it's meant to spin or if you just set it to how you want it. Anyway, that's done. And now we've got another one to build. This one does look a bit easier, luckily. We've got these 3 supports here, and 2 more weird green flower things. This one's meant to stack on top of that one. There we go. We'll drop this in here now. I think it's meant to be quite wobbly, this one, so yeah, it's meant to wobble around like that. And here's the top for it. I feel like I might not have done this quite right, because that's very wobbly, but anyway, if anyone knows, let me know in the comments down below. Right then, we've got one more thing to build in a minute, but first of all, we'll get some of the other stuff out the way, like these, which are supports. I'll leave these ones joined together with this band here, just to keep them neat and tidy, but I think there's about 5 of them here. Then we have some more pieces which I think connect onto towers, so you can stick stuff off the side of them and have tracks running in the air. Then we've got some more of those things, but actually some of these are double. Look at that. Oh no, I've dropped something. There it is. Anyway, we've got some doubles there. Right, now let's build a tower. Whoa, that was a really strong bag. Oh my goodness, look how many towers we can make with this stuff. I'm only going to make one, but rest assured you can make a ton of towers here. So what we need to start with, I think, is these. That's the bottom and the top of the tower. Then we're going to put some sides on it. There we go, there's one side. We'll just put the second one on as well. There we are. Now we're going to put the top on. Okay, that's our green tower. Now it turns out that these are the Y towers and these are the Z towers. And what I've done here is use the Y pieces. So what we're going to do is match up the Y, which has this big hole in it, with this tower. And hopefully that will just go on nicely here. There we go. So now we have a hole going through the tower. And I reckon you could run track through that. That's probably the whole point of it, isn't it? So you can actually run track through your towers. There's also one for the other side, obviously. Lovely. Just make sure it clips in. There we go, that's one complete tower. Here's our plates, which kind of hover in the air, so we can use those with the towers. And here are the remaining base plates in the 3rd box. That's it, it's an empty box, but we have one more thing to do. Marbles. There's actually 2 different sizes of marble here, and these bigger ones actually go with these components. There we are. And this one's quite heavy actually, so when a marble comes along underneath, it's probably going to give it a good whack. Then we have another 2 big ones which go with this piece. Okay, that's done. Ah, now it works properly because we got the weight of these 2 marbles to help us. Then you can reload it again like that, and it'll stay up until the switch is triggered again. Right, let's get these things out. Green marble. Blue marble. Red marble. We'll put those in here and hopefully they're not going to run away. There we are. Then also in this pack we've got 3 sort of metallic shiny ones. But of course that's not all, because we've even got 2 more packs. That is every single marble in the entire pack. All right, guys, that is it. We've unboxed the entire giant GraviTrax marble run. There's so much stuff here. I can't wait to build some proper tracks with it. And of course, we are going to do that in the near future. So please do stay tuned to my channel if you want to see me build some marble runs with all this. But of course, we do have this starter set as well. This thing is full of more pieces like this down here. So we've got even more stuff than what we've seen today. I've also done a video where I unboxed this quite recently as well. So do check that one out if you want to. But with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do hit that subscribe button, the like button, and click the bell as well if you want to stay notified about my future videos. Take care, everybody, and we'll be back soon with another video. Bye for now.